Hello, one and all. This is your favorite sales trainer, sales consultant, Jason Danger Thompson. I am here today to talk about a mindset that I like all of my proteges, if you will. Anybody that participates in any of my coursework or does any seminars or works with me through a gym or a health and fitness business, health and wellness business, or one-on-one coaching. There's different mindsets that we want to inhabit. But one of the most important ones are you don't need gimmicks. That's the bottom line. You don't need gimmicks. So what I mean by that, a lot of times, if you're a personal trainer, for example, because it's the easiest example I can give. If you're a personal trainer, for example, and you work for a health club, it's a fairly busy, fairly large health club. I would say that the majority of the health clubs that I've associated with don't have a very good sales onboarding for personal trainers or for salespeople in general, or for anyone for that matter. They don't have very good protocols. They don't have a good system in place to train and to solidify that training over time, for various reasons that we're not going to get into now, but they don't typically have it. And so what you see a lot of times, the managers or the sales managers that are responsible for doing the training, or should be responsible for training, they don't have time because they're doing other managerial things to appropriately train, because it takes time and effort to really train people adequately. And it takes consistent training. You can't just stop in once a month and do like it just doesn't work that way. You need repetition like anything else. And so what they tend to do is shortcut rather than getting help like someone like me or establishing protocols themselves or really making it a priority. They just shortcut it, which you should never do in sales with anything. You wouldn't shortcut your presentation, would you? You shouldn't. You wouldn't shortcut your clients, would you? Why would you shortcut the people who are representing you and responsible for high closing percentages and building value and servicing your clients? That's a recipe for disaster. Certainly not what the opportunity costs there are high. So what they tend to do is they take shortcuts, such as they will teach you to train, and this is a separate video, but they'll teach you to train to sell by offering a bunch of assessments up front, hoping that the assessments in the gym will sell itself. That way they don't have to teach you how to sell, right? They can skip a lot of steps, takes a lot of time off, and if you don't stick with it, so what? But if you can use this functional movement screening, if you can take this in-body body fat analysis, this is going to help sell, because it'll show you that you are not very good at X, Y, and Z, and then you can know that you need me. Hey, look, it's a tool. I grant you that. You can use these tools as you should use very simple assessments when you first meet someone. Not right away. That's a separate video, but somewhere in the sales process you can. It's absolutely something you can leverage. But if that's your main point of focus and that's what you're leveraging to sell, that's not salesmanship. That's gimmicky. That's gimmicky. The other way they do that, the skip steps so that they don't have to actually do the work to train you, is discounts. You see this all the time. Discounts and price cuts. Selling on price. What's cardinal rule to selling? Never sell on price. You've heard that in almost probably every other video. Great salespeople do not sell on price, especially in this niche of health and wellness sales, health and fitness sales. What do you sell on? You discuss fitness. You discuss their specific fitness goals or health goals, whatever they might be. You sell on value and you sell on commitment. And you're doing it as a team. That's how you sell. You don't sell on price, because if you make it about price, first of all, you're never going to sell anyway, and you're always going to be selling something of very low value because you're not selling on value. You're selling on price. So it's whatever the lowest price is, whatever gimmick. And also, if you get in that habit, you become a poor salesman, at least until you figure out that's what you're doing wrong. And then you will just miss a lot of your opportunities, and you won't close as often. And when you do close, they're of lesser value, and it's a disservice to the client. If you sell and you give great service, they're going to invest in something larger because they see the value in it, and you're helping them more because they're getting more out of it. So don't shortcut your clients. You don't need discounts. And I guess that's the whole point of this video. You don't need gimmicks. You don't need discounts. In fact, I don't even want them to offer discounts. First of all, it's very Don't you like how your managers and your organization offers discounts? They don't want to give discounts and give up their time for free, do they? No, they value their time, but they'll give your time away. They'll give you didn't come up with the discount, they did. So they'll use your time. You're going to get 6 free sessions. Oh, okay. And I'm going to make hardly any money off of that. So you're volunteering my time away to help me close. I don't need you to help me close. I know how to close. I'm going to build substantial value. And from that, they're going to see the value in it. They're going to give me a subsequent compensation for it. I don't want gimmicks. I don't need those. Those are for people who don't know how to sell. I have a skill set, and I don't need discounts or promotions. Don't need any of that. If I choose as an individual person to offer more of my time, to give them more value, to offer more value, then I will. If I want to give them a complimentary session because they've been a loyal client of mine, then I will. But I don't need discounts. Make no mistake. I don't need discounts, and I don't need your gimmicks to sell. I know how to sell. I know how to build relationships. I am a professional relationship builder, and I'm professional at building value, building commitment, building relationships. So I don't need that. So you probably see that in your gym, more likely, because I see it with a lot of businesses I work with. And I've been part of many teams that use these sort of things. And that sounds great, and businesses have to do that. I get all that. But that's not mentality that I offer under. Anytime that I've found that I've not closed as well, it's because I got in the habit of selling some stupid promotion, some gimmicky free something that has no value. And of course, they don't know what they're doing, so they'll say free. And then they may know what they're doing, but they'll use free. You don't use the word free. And you get in the habit of just dropping your pants and just offering the lowest thing because they're selling on price. You don't need that. You don't need that. That's a terrible mentality to get in. What you need to get back to selling on value, selling on fitness, selling on commitment. And if you do that, I promise you, you're going to sell very high stuff. Your people are going to be satisfied. And you won't ever need a gimmick or a discount again. That's the mentality that I want you to operate under. So anyway, quick video. Just want to get that out of the way. And that's one of the mentalities I like to offer you. That's how I want you thinking about it. That's how I want you approaching it. All right, until next time, guys, if you need me for individual coaching, if your organization needs me to make you more sales savvy, to institute some of these programs, some of these systems in place for maybe it's onboarding, personal trainer onboarding, protocols, whatever. Definitely a sales protocols, sales onboarding, you need that. Every organization needs that, especially in this industry. So if you need some of these put in place professionally, contact me below, leave a comment. You can reach me at performanceSalesTraining@gmail.com. And you can reach me there, or you can reach me on my personal email, Jason D. Thompson, D as in Daniel, Thompson, 14@gmail.com. And you can also reach me on Performance on IG, Performance Sales Consulting. So until next time, guys, adhere to these lessons, and I promise you they will pay off. They'll pay dividends for you.